welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a So Long Sewing Simplicity pattern S8911 and I will be doing view B. The items that you will need are for view B, you will need to cut out pattern piece number 1, 2, and 5. You don't necessarily have to cut out pattern piece number 4 because that is just the elastic guide. So you can simply just put your elastic up to the paper without cutting it out. But you definitely need piece 1, 2, and 5. Now it's time to place your pattern onto your fabric. Make sure you place something down so that it can hold your fabric, so that it can hold your pattern piece straight. And my pattern is right now, it's on the fold over here. And you can lengthen it. You can lengthen it or shorten this bottom piece depending on how far you want it to go down. I'm going to be lengthening mine because I need a few more inches so that they can touch the ground because you guys know I am tall. This is pattern piece number 1. So now you're going to line up your front side to your back side with the right side spacing, and we're going to sew the shoulder. This is pattern piece number 2. This is my back. Line up your shoulders at the notches. Go ahead and sew a straight stitch along the shoulder with a 5/8 seam allowance along both shoulders. Okay, so now that your shoulders are sewn together, we're now going to create a casing for the neck. So what you're going to do is fold this over 5/8 of an inch, and we're going to sew around, but make sure you leave a little gap open because we're going to insert the elastic. So go ahead and pin your neckline down 5/8 of an inch all the way around. Now go ahead and stitch the neck casing. Make sure you stitch as close as possible to the edge. Okay, be sure to leave some room for the casing. back stitch, there should be a small opening for you to insert the elastic. You need pattern piece number 4 to measure your elastic. So go ahead and take it 1/4 elastic, take it from end to end without stretching it. Go ahead and take your bobby pin, stick it on one side, find your opening and stick it in. Take it all the way through until your elastic comes out of the other end. Once your elastic is all the way through, go ahead and sew your elastic closed and go ahead and close up your casing. I had to open up my casing a little bit, but go ahead and close up your casing, the piece that you left open. So now it is time to sew the underarm and side seam. So you should have transferred a dot over to your fabric, and from that dot you are going to sew under the arm and down your entire side of your fabric. So go ahead and do that to both sides. Make sure if you didn't transfer your dot over, go find your pattern piece and go transfer your dot, because that dot is where you're going to reinforce the side stitch. You should be sewing 5/8 of an inseam with a straight stitch all the way down. So now you're going to do the armband hole, which is piece number 5, and pretty much fold this in half. Fold it in half all the way down and pin it. You are going to sew a straight stitch all the way down. The wrong sides need to be together, not the right sides. So go ahead and stitch a straight stitch all the way down. You can do about 1/4 of a seam. And now it is time to attach your armband to the armhole. So what you want to do is on the outside of your dress, which is the right side, go ahead and line up your notches. Find this notch and line it up with the armhole. And pin it. Now go all the way around, matching the outside. Now go all the way around, matching up the armhole. And do this to both sleeves. Go ahead and stitch a straight line 1/4 away from the raw edge. Now go ahead and stitch another line 1/4 away from the line that you just made, just to reinforce the stitch. Now your armband should be attached. Looks neat. So now what is left to do is to go to the bottom of your dress and you're going to hem the bottom of your dress. Now you can try your dress on and mark the length that you want. I personally don't like my dress touching the ground. I don't like it as a maxi, so I'm going to turn mine into a midi. So I will be cutting quite a bit off. So go ahead and try your dress on and see how far you want it to go down, and then we will hem the dress. So now that you have your desired length, it's time to hem the bottom of the dress. So go ahead and make sure your dress is facing the wrong side. Let's go ahead and hem it about 1/2 inch. Simply take it, fold it over about 1/2 inch, and pin. Pin your dress all the way around. So now that you have the bottom of your dress pinned, go ahead and go to your sewing machine and sew all the way down a straight stitch. Go ahead and turn your dress inside out and you have completed Simplicity Pattern Piece S8911. Thank you all for watching my video. Please stay tuned for a lot more sew alongs. I will be sewing many more dresses and skirts. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.